Hi, Cancer. Thank you for being patient with your reading. I know it's late. I wanted to get all the general readings out before the full moon in Virgo because I knew that that was going to be a very reflective time for me, knowing that, I'm a Virgo sun, I'm a Libra rising, so it was in my 12th house and it's in my first house, and the energies are still very potent for me right now. Fortunately, and unfortunately, I have a lot of personal readings coming in right now. And those are always going to take precedence over general readings. So thank you for your patience. I know you guys have been waiting for this. I'm not going to talk about a lot of planetary aspects that are happening in March because I feel like you guys just kind of need to be able to speak for yourselves. I'm feeling like there's this very big need to just talk, you know, like you guys have been feeling like something needs to change, you know, after that full moon that you guys had in January, the 1st of January. There were a lot of culminations in your life. There were a lot of changes in your life. I feel like the universe has brought you gifts and taken them away, and you're not really sure, like, I feel like you guys are going, like, what's the lesson? You know, there are big things coming up for you. I just want you to know that you are making things happen, and you are guiding yourself to do it. And, I mean, two major arcanas are the first two cards that came out. So we have Justice and we have Judgment. And right here already, this is that balancing out of really needing to let the universe guide you right now. You know, we talked about divine timing in February and how the universe is working in your favor. And the manifestations that you're bringing are showing how the universe is working, but you've got to stay positive and you have to try and bring that balance into your life. You could have a Libra in your life with this Justice card, but I want you to notice in this deck, this card, there's the Wheel of Fortune right above her head, or what looks like the Wheel of Fortune to me. So there is some real justice happening for Cancer in March. And the pace is going to start picking up a little bit. And I know that you guys are feeling a little bit lost. And possibly alone. 9 of Pentacles. While you're building your empire is what I want to say. Don't try and control the energies surrounding you. Because the more you try and control what's happening in your life, the harder it is to make it work, to make it happen. The more we try to force the universe's hand, the harder it is to get what we so rightly deserve. 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Lots of abundance in March. So rest easy. Try and keep steady in where you're going. 9 of Wands. Because you're fighting it. You know, you're fighting this abundance that's coming to you. And you're like, why would I fight the abundance? That doesn't make any sense, Betsy. Why would you even say that to me? Well, because you don't see it yet. So you're fighting with the universe like, no, I want it to go this way. I want it to go my way. I don't want to, this is supposed to look different. This is supposed to be different. So you get up in your head and you ruminate and you let your ego get involved. Eight of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I seem very subdued right now, don't I? This is what the Virgo full moon is doing to me, because when we have a Virgo full moon, she is very particular. She is very critical. She is very analytical. So to me, this Eight of Swords is that Virgo full moon working on you. Very nitpicky, very things that need to be just right for you to believe, for you to have faith in what's going on. And if you do not remove those emotions and walk away from whatever injustice has been going on in your life, or walk away from that balancing act that you've been trying so hard to achieve on your own, because you've been trying to achieve this on your own and you've been fighting the process. If you don't walk away from that and find that healing, it's going to be very difficult to get this Ten of Pentacles. And you are saying to me, like, I don't feel it right now. I don't feel this abundance. I don't feel all these pentacles coming to me. I don't feel very steady in my life. I don't feel very safe. Some of you might have all of this abundance already, and you're up in your head thinking, how do I keep this? How do I fight to keep this abundance? You don't have to fight it, because the universe is handing it to you. This is your time. This is your time, Cancer. You could have Aquarius in your life, or Pisces, but your intuition is so strong right now, and that could be why there is this, like, need to have this reading come out, because you're like, intuitively, I know, I already know, I feel something happening. I feel the universe working in some way, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Stop fighting that. Stop being defensive. You don't have to be in fight mode anymore. You don't have to be on guard anymore. And that's really what I've been trying to say for the last couple months. It's divine timing. It is coming. And even if it's slowly coming, even if you're seeing these very small gifts come to you, or small bits of information, or small parts of, you know, whatever, I feel like the universe is saying there are things that you still have in your life that you have to clear. Like, this is a clearing card. The Eight of Cups is clearing. Emotional baggage, people baggage, work baggage, whatever it is that you're holding on to that needs to go, let it go, Cancer. Let it go. We have the King of Swords. So again, a Libra or Aquarius in your life that you possibly need to walk away from, or there are some legal things going on with you. And you're like waiting for this, like, when am I going to find out? Because the King of Swords to me is often like the legal aspect of life. You know, the man, the head honcho. Really weird. That's better. Sorry. It's like glaring right on me. If you feel stuck, Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I feel like to get unstuck, you've got to release this Four of Pentacles nature. You know? You got to release it. Because if you let go a little bit and let the universe guide you through this abundance that you are going to receive, and it doesn't have to be like a windfall, like you're not going to win the lottery, unless you play the lottery and you do win the lottery, then very congratulations. But windfalls can happen in very small amounts. You know, get that job offer that you've been waiting for. You know, your family things start to happen in your family where everybody's starting to get along and things are balanced out and you feel very structured now. Like, oh, thank you. Thank you, universe. And that's really what it is like, start thanking the universe for your intuitive nature that you're feeling. You know, we're going through all of these moon cycles, and Cancer is the moon. So don't deceive yourself. Five of Swords. We also have the King of Pentacles here, and there you are. Because I feel like if you deceive yourself in any kind of money venture that's happening, or if you're deceiving yourself between that you have to hold on to something because it's not going to happen, like if you're holding on to something too tightly because you're fighting it and you think that it's not going to happen for you, like those are the kind of manifestations that bring us more bad luck. But if you have to let go because you're feeling deceived, you already intuitively know that that's what you have to do to heal. Right? Because often our intuition is so, I mean, like if we need to listen to ourselves more. And that's kind of just the way it is. If we're not listening to ourselves, then what's the point? I feel the intensity of Cancer so much. And my placement of Cancer is like at the very top of my chart. Like it's one of the most important aspects of my chart. So I relate to you guys so very much. If you have an air sign or an earth sign that is keeping you in fight mode, or if you're having to, fight your environment in some way because you're feeling very deceived, things are very deceptive in your life, I feel like I need to tell you to let go, like lose the grip a little bit. Like you don't have to hold on so tightly because the universe is taking really good care of you right now and trying to get you in that balanced state. And I feel like we'll talk about this in the second half of March, and I will make you guys first for the 15th through the 31st reading, or the 16th through the 31st reading. I promise. I'll do it right after Pisces, or right after Aries, since it's Aries' birthday. But make sure that if you're looking for this kind of balance in your life, if you're looking for this kind of healing in your life, you're really letting the universe guide you, The divine timing that we talked about in February or January, it was actually January for the beginning, for February, actually. Yeah, I was right the first time. The divine timing that we talked about, it's not just going to be like that and then go away. You guys are really being guided in a very abundant way. And if you're feeling really stuck right now, look at all the small blessings that the universe is handing to you to make your circumstances better and to make them a little bit more balanced, right? Because I see amazing stuff for you. And make sure that you're not holding on to those emotional aspects of your life that keep you stuck up in the Eight of Swords state, because you can get out of this. This is self-imposed, this Eight of Swords. And if you don't get out of this, you're going to keep that, that bull behind you. Could be a Taurus bull, right? That bull behind you is going to get burned first if you don't get out of this state. So stand really firm. The Ten of Swords is underneath there. So this is in your thought process that you think that everything is going to be devastating. When it comes to a head, when it's in its completion stage, everything is going to be devastating, and it just simply is not going to be, Cancer. You can believe me. You have abundance coming. So you could have a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could have another water sign in your life, or you could have an air sign in your life, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that is either really helping you. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, to me, this is the person that's very stable in your life, who's really helping guide you, and you're not alone. In this Nine of Pentacles, you're not alone in your abundance and growing your stability. And sometimes it may feel like that. And that could be that deception, that Five of Swords deception that you are thinking that it's going to be. And the Ten of Swords is in your thoughts. It's not really going to, this is an illusion. So celebrate all of the small advances that the universe is giving you. If the energies are really strong on you right now, take good care of yourself. And by energies, I mean the universe, the planetary aspects, the things that are moving around. And I'll talk more about it in the second half. And I'm going to complete those in a couple of days. I've given myself a whole day to complete them. So please just take very good care of yourselves. and try to remember that the universe has your back. Okay? I love you guys, and I'm sorry that this is so late. But I really wanted to make sure that I was in the right spot to do your reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading, check out the InstantGo app. Also on my website, there's a very limited number of the $10 email readings. We'll release more in April, and possibly towards the end of March, I will let everybody know. And all of my services on my website, fearlessintuition.net, are 10% off for the month of March. That is a big thank you for all of your support. And thank you for everybody who has donated to the PayPal link below. That is helping with the general readings being put out on YouTube because, personal readings I do get paid for. So those always do have to come first. I love you guys. I'm sorry that you feel like you were left out, but I did not forget about you. Rest easy. And I hope you have a really good first half of March, and I will see you for the second half. Bye.